So tonight I'll sing a song to all my friends, also to those we won't be seeing again, to those I knew and those I still adore, and I want to see once more. I just pray that you will love me and trust me, laugh with me and cry with me, spend those silent times with me, love me evermore, love me evermore. You and I were lovers, our dreams were not sound by love, and when my friends betrayed, meant you never would be my wife. Harsh words were said and lies were told instead. I didn't ever mean to make you cry.
Mesdames and messieurs, good evening. Those who forge their own destiny and those who balk at it. Time visits all men equally and imposes on them a choice for the future. When the final letter entrusted to the young man is read, what future will that bring about for us?
Count! There's something important I have to talk to you about! Let me in! Count! Could he have already left Paris?
As Danglars bank stocks continue to plummet, customers swarm teller windows in a desperate attempt to withdraw their savings. At this time, the whereabouts of senior bank management officials, including
You're a bunch of idiots! I have your precious treasure right here. After a fire, hold a fire sale, I always say. With this stake money, I'm as good as gold. With 5 trillion francs, I can beat any speculator. Now then, which stock should I start with? Damn it, this is so inefficient without Michelle.
Good afternoon, Monsieur Danglars.
Count, you startled me. I was under the impression that I had bought out all the seats on this flight.
I have come here from Paris. I had to chase you.
Why would you do that?
I had hoped to have you accommodate me with funds. 5 trillion francs in cash, right now.
What? 5 trillion?!
According to our contract, there is no upper limit to my line of credit. None at all. You haven't forgotten.
Oh, no, Excellency. Believe me, I haven't forgotten at all. But you've caught me short. Since I'm traveling, I'm really not carrying any...
But you're carrying cash in that case, aren't you?
Oh, this?
Come now, give it to me.
I couldn't. You see, this money...
Now. Now. Now!
If you'd just gone home, you wouldn't have had to die. Stupid fool. I'm gonna have to do something about the body. But you're...
My good Baron, as greedy as ever. You haven't changed one bit from the old days.
But how?
Look closely at my face, my dear Baron, and think back. Remember the face of the man you consigned to oblivion 25 years ago. Remember the face of your friend whom you incriminated with your false accusations, with your lies.
Edmund Dantes! Edmund, take good care of this. You will be the next captain of the ship.
Yes, sir.
You called for me, acting captain?
Yes, I did. Danglar, these figures you entered in the trade ledgers just don't add up.
Oh, well, you see, when we were docked at Alpha Centauri last month, there were...
Listen here! This is embezzlement, Danglar! I'll overlook it this one time, but if I ever see it happen again...
I guess you think you're the captain already, huh?
All right, everybody, 3 cheers for Edmund. Young Mercedes has fallen head over heels for that boy. Compared to him, all the other guys who hit on her are no better than garbage. Garbage!
So, Edmund and Mercedes are finally having their engagement party.
To them! I pray they'll live happily ever after. Forever! Oh, congratulations.
There's really no such thing as a perfect man. You agree, Fernand? I mean, let's face it, Mondigo. Every man ought to have a flaw or two, right?
What are you getting at?
When Captain Leclerc was on his deathbed, he entrusted Edmund with a letter to protect. What do you suppose was in it? I heard it was a secret document addressed to Parisian dissidents. Pretty interesting, isn't it? Now, if we were to humbly bring it to the government's attention, what do you suppose would happen to Edmund?
Edmund! Edmund!
Mercedes! This is all some kind of mistake! Don't worry about me!
You're still alive! This sure brings back old memories. Those days on the ship. When we all sailed the Sea of Stars together, and then... What are you going to do to me? If you think that I was the one who set you up, you've got it all wrong. I had nothing to do with it. It was Fernand. He did it to get your woman. I only told him about the letter because he was so depressed about everything. We all thought that it would be a funny prank if we reported the letter was yours. I swear I only meant it as a joke.
Out of jealousy and unjustified resentment, your cohort sent an innocent young man to rot in prison. Is that not the case?
No! It wasn't like that! I hated you! You were nothing but a constant nagging irritation to me! It made me sick to look at you! I didn't have any reason. I just wanted to get Edmond Dantes out of my sight! I wanted him gone forever! These are... This is amazing!
I appreciate your candor, monsieur. Now accept my humble way of repaying you for the cost of your bullets.
Please wait a minute! Edmund, wait!
Rejoice, monsieur, for everything that you touch turns to glimmering gold.
No! Wait!
Take it.
Hey! Wait! Don't leave me here! Please! Wait! Come back!
And that is one.
Hey, find somewhere else to sleep, will ya?
Where is he?
You've been waiting here all this time? Jeez, what a tenacious young man you are.
Don't mock me! Not now!
I simply must speak with the Count right away. Is that what you're trying to say to me?
Lay off! You're his flunky, it's none of your business!
Yes, you're right. Gosh, and here I was about to tell you exactly where His Excellency is right now. Come on, wipe that look off your face. The Count's in space, and right about now I bet Donglar is...
You're kidding me.
Look, kid, you can struggle against what's happening all you want, but it won't do you any good.
Hey, you're the Count's right-hand man, aren't you? Then why the hell don't you try to stop him before it's too late? Why can't you understand how the Count really feels and keep him from doing something terrible?
Don't stand there and talk like you know everything. Why can't you understand that he has no choice? He has to get revenge no matter what. He can't forget the past. He has to act in spite of how he feels.
Yeah, well, I suppose. I mean, maybe what you're saying about him is true. But there's something that I have to tell him right away!
Right. They say that Villefo's first trial is gonna be tomorrow.
What?
Now, it's time for little boys to be in bed. Go home. Excellency, this kid might turn out to be a whole lot tougher than you think he is.
This trial in the case of the poisoning of the Villefort household, as well as the attempted murder of the Count of Monte Cristo, will now come to order.
I would like to make a statement before we begin. My actions were not out of self-interest. I did what I did in order to protect the peace and public order of Paris. As such, I plead not guilty, with no shame or remorse for my actions, and will be acting as my own attorney.
You can't come in if you don't have a permit. Go away!
This poisoning was the result of the attempt by Heloise, Monsieur Villefort's second wife, to poison her stepdaughter Valentine in order to get at her inheritance. Monsieur Villefort falsely accused the Count of Monte Cristo of these crimes and then attempted to kill him. Rather than being motivated by love for his wife, these acts were an attempt by
How dare you! Monte Cristo is a disruptive hooligan who is intent on throwing Paris into turmoil, and possibly a spy sent here by the Empire.
Did he say spy?
He did.
As a long-serving and faithful officer of the court and crown, I call for the arrest of the Count of Monte Cristo.
Is that really the case?
Of course.
I would like to call a witness who will help shed some light on the defendant's past.
Order in the court. The witness will state his name.
My name is Andrea Cavalcanti, Your Honor. Admittedly, it is an alias.
The witness will answer the question truthfully.
In the orphanage where I grew up, I was called Benedetto. But I don't know what name I was born with.
I see here that you were known to the public as the head of a notable aristocratic family. Is that so?
Please, no, I'm not an aristocrat. I'm nothing of the sort. I was abandoned as an infant, raised in an orphanage, and once I got out, I did everything under the sun. Larceny, arson, and even murder.
And what does this have to do with the case before this court?
A great deal. I'm here to tell the story of the secret behind my birth.
Stop joking!
Order in the court! Continue with your testimony.
I was born in Auteuil, in the mansion on the estate that the Count of Monte Cristo has been recently using as his villa. I was buried alive immediately after I was born, in a tiny little coffin. The man who fathered me must have been in a complete panic. A judge with a bright future having a child by his secret lover, even in Paris, that sort of thing is frowned upon. So he sheltered my mother in the mansion at Auteuil and took...
Your Honor, perhaps it would be prudent if we adjourn for the day.
The defendant is to remain silent!
Obviously, he's nothing more than a hired blackmailer. Who paid you to do this?
Is this any way to treat me? After all, it's been 17 years.
The people enter into evidence the results of DNA testing on the defendant and the witness.
What is this?
The coffin. The coffin that my parents gave to me instead of a crib.
Please stop this! I'm begging you no more!
Excellent timing. allow me to introduce my mother. This is Baroness Victoria Danglars. Come now, isn't that true, Mother? Father shoved me into this box and then buried me in the garden behind the mansion, didn't he?
My baby, is that really you? Forgive me! Please forgive me!
Be quiet! Shut up this instant! That woman's out of her mind!
Father, don't say such things about Mother. That was terrible.
It's him, isn't it? He must be the one who put you up to this. Your Honor, the two of them made up this entire preposterous story. It's the only explanation. I mean, that baby is dead and buried. He's long gone. He couldn't possibly turn up and...
Your Honor, please enter the defendant's statement into the record.
No! I only meant that he... Order! You have to listen to me! This is on a trap! You lousy con artist!
The servant who saved my life left this scrap of cloth with me when he sent me to the orphanage. He must have wrapped me in this warm cloth so that I wouldn't freeze to death. My whole life, this has been the most important thing in the world to me. After all, Father, it's not just a piece of cloth. It's the thing that connects me to you.
Then, you really are who you say you are.
I'm sorry, Father. But if I hadn't resorted to this, you would have never accepted the fact that I am really your son. I so wanted to meet you, Father. Goodbye, Father.
But why? Why, son?
Can't be! You can all kiss my ass! Every one of you! Just looking at your faces makes me want to puke! In the end, all you bastards are bloodthirsty animals no different from us! You hide your filthy natures behind those respectable masks! You do! And you! And so do you!
I seem to recall a Monsieur Dantes living here a long time ago.
I wouldn't know about that, madame. This place has stood empty for quite a while now.
Edmund.
Mercedes, you're still a young and beautiful girl, and something tells me my boy isn't coming back again. Mercedes, you shouldn't spend your life looking after a weak old man like me. I think you should go. Summer is almost over.
No, I won't. He'll come back. I know it.
You bastard!
How are we feeling? Better, I hope?
Who are you? What do you want? Why are you doing all this?
Oh dear, have you forgotten?
What?
Have you forgotten me? The innocent man you convicted 25 years ago, when you were the district judge for Marseille? The instant you discovered that your own name was listed in that letter, you decided to secretly eliminate the man from whom you had taken it.
Edmund Dantes? Is that you? I don't understand.
The man whom you once knew by that humble name died many years ago in the prison of the Chateau d'If, and returned to life as Gankutsuou.
That letter you were carrying was dangerous for us and for all of Paris. If I hadn't done something, the government would have fallen into utter chaos. You see, I had no choice.
You are indeed a patriot, Monsieur Villefort. However, the real motive for your actions was to protect yourself, wasn't it?
It was to maintain law and order.
And that meritorious deed made you the man you are now. All for nothing. By the way, that needle was dipped in poison.
What?
That poison will be a blessing. It will rot your brain and send you to a place where no decent person could convict you of any crime.
No, wait! No, not that!
Villefort,
No!
a poor servant of the crown. The velvet wings of your precious law will cradle you until the end of your existence. And that makes two.
Start walking.
Warning, Eastern Fleet flagship has crossed Rubicon Line. Be advised, according to Article 59 of the Military Code, this is considered a mission.
In spite of everything, the past will not let go of men. Vengeance gives rise to violence, and the cycle of sorrow continues. Next Gankutsuou, the Count of Monte Cristo, Act 22, Counterattack. Bide your time and hold out hope.